FM and streaming live on YouTube at Nationwide 90 FM Live. Design bold, live elevated, thrive fully.
Everything loud and wicked every Saturday 3 to 5 p.m. with Outside with Pepita. Lone vibes, lone laughs, and lone entertainment. Come on the road with we. Cause when we say Outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome, the shell boss, I'm gonna make it bust to pew pew with the maddest, baddest, and latest tunes. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
Welcome to the comments section. I'm Shalois Michael. I am winning right now. Perfect song. Because listen, Spain, listen to me. Spain go on with themselves today. People, Spain go on with themselves today. And that's going to be our second half. So I'm not give away everything, But welcome to the comments section. I'm Shalois Michael. I'm flying solo today. Mahiri is off today. He's working on Sunday. I'm assuming he's probably home now working on his YouTube channel or something. Or maybe he's in the comments. Mahiri? I don't know. But it's Friday. It's a great Friday. End of the work week. Spain gone through. Couldn't be happier. Right? And now we're just going to go straight into the public opinion. Now, this public opinion, we decided to go with, listen, it's Friday, something frivolous, something simple. And so we're just asking, whose cooking do you prefer? Your mom's or your wife's? People, the comments were not what we expected. Them shy, them afraid. In fact, someone commented saying, listen, I'm going to sit this one out, but we're getting to that. Let's go straight into the comments. As usual, we begin with Facebook. And over on Facebook, we're asking, whose cooking do you prefer, your mom's or your wife's? Carl Morrison says, mama's cooking everything. So mama's cooking over everything. Tyrese Mafia says, no like eat from no woman. It's an interesting take. Continuing with the comments, Cheryl Graham Bowen says, whatever you say can be used against you in a court of law. All right. Refraining from answer right there. Sophia Brown says, after answering this question, there will be trouble on both hands. Interesting. Raymond Anderson says, my mom all the time organic cooking. Nothing beats the old time cooking, I'm telling you. Uh, Gloria Walker says, and then you can mash up people's life. For a peaceful life, guys, stay quiet. As I said earlier, a lot of people were shying away from the question because they don't want to create any fuss in the home. Yeah. Continuing with the comments. Owen said, my girlfriend. All right, I'm gonna continue. Roderick Plummer says, nothing compares to mama's cooking. Donald O'Malley says, girlfriend cooking is it, and that is that. All right. Philip Jackson says, no woman can replace Mama Pot. Mama Pot boils with love, cook with love, and simmers with love. You can taste the love. Oh my gosh, I like this one. So the wife cooking now, simmer with love. All right, moving on. Shins for Life Law says, mama's cooking are the greatest, but the wife is also someone else's mother. There's that. Not true. Yeah. Someone else's mother. Kevon Fraser says, nationwide, come to get the people in trouble. I prefer God's cooking. All right. So Kevon is staying out of this one. All right. Let me see. Going through. Valentina Roshane Anderson says, Mom. All right. And over on Instagram, we got just the two. Noxley, I see your comment, Noxley on Instagram says, I'll sit this public opinion out. I'm here to listen. And Desreen1972 says, Mom versus wifey? Don't do that. YouTubers, what say you? Let me know what you think in the comments. Well, as you know, Bugs, tell me about you. Alright. Bugs says I'm to leave him out of this. So the men are refraining from answering the question, eh? Mom or wife? You can't pick a side, And you can always say, with a spouse, the spouse would learn from their own mom. And that comes with something different. But with mama, I think someone mentioned it earlier, it's just the old time, the organic seasoning. There's something about a mother's cooking. Because mothers learn from the grannies and, them old generation, the versus now. Where, yeah. I see what a lot of people saying mama's cooking, because I'm looking at it from a spouse perspective. And I'd probably say mommy, yeah. Not saying that the spouse can't cook, but there's something about a mother's cooking. YouTubers? Georgie Pargy Walton says, I can't cook to save my life. Wow. I mean, they can't always learn in a Georgie, because there's YouTube, there is a TikTok, and you can always ask and try your hand. And that is why I always say to young people that it's always good to live alone for like a couple months or a year or so before you start a family, because you get to experience things differently in the kitchen. Because for me, I remember I'm the last one, and so when it comes on to cooking, there's always someone else in the house that would have already done the cooking. So it would be either mommy or daddy or some sisters or brothers or my aunts, somebody house. We can't always count on somebody house for go for dinner. And so moving out and living on my own is where I got to really cook, Because when you're there home with the family, you do simple cooking. You look at white rice, you cook curry chicken. But when you're on your own, you learn to do the rice and peas. And even if you learn to do it with them, sometimes when you're on your own, you learn to do it a different way from what they taught you, So, Georgie, you can learn to cook some way, somehow, man. Not just dash it away someone say, boy, I can't cook. So, you do buy box food for you all the days of your life? Or count on somebody else to cook? Come on, man. Ernesta Reed says, I love a man who can cook. I bet to second. Yeah, I bet to second that one. Mikhail says, Mom, good sweet hand. Nothing beat a mother hand, you know, me I tell you. Because I'm thinking of, for example, my mommy's fried dumpling. And I remember one time, my sister, she lived nearby at the time. Same community, but different house. And I remember she couldn't get the fried dumpling how mommy always do it. And she would ask mommy, how you do get the fried dumpling? And mom would be like, listen, I just do this and this and I don't measure nothing. But just know the amount of this to go in there, the amount of salt, all of that. And what my sister used to do, she used to come to my mom's house with all the ingredients, the flour and whatnot, and have my mom knead the flour and prep the fried dumpling. And she would take the kneaded flour, go back around our house, and then do the fried dumpling. Just because we want it to taste like mommy's. And even to this day, I can't get it right. Not like mommy's own. There is just and she doesn't know how. She said she just know the amount of everything we forgot in there. Perfect fried dumplings. I'm telling you. Going through. Dave in the bar says, when my ex-wife cook and you eat it. I don't think I want to finish this. I'm going to ignore this one. What do you mean you're sick for months? Maybe I forgot to teach her. Oh, well, you said ex-wife, so there's that. This is David. Is that what you do? You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. What? Oh my God. Errol Townsend says, my mother always. Yes, mama cooking. Noxley in the comments says I'm staying away from that comment. So Noxley is staying away from Instagram and staying away from our YouTube. All right, Noxley. Going through. David on our YouTube says, I prefer my mom. Yeah. A lot of moms I'm seeing. And again, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with your mother cooking. There's something about a mother's cooking. No, David says that's one of the reasons why I left her. But you know, David, you could have teach her, you know. You could have teach her. Some people willing to learn. You could have teach her. Oh, dear God. And you didn't know that before you got married to her, David? You know what? I'm going to stop. I stop fasting your business. But yes, a mother's cooking. Nothing beats a mother's cooking. And yeah, a lot of comments saying mommy's cooking. And again, the moms learn from the grandmas. Book same staying out of it, so I can't ask him. Yeah. Well, that's it for the public opinion. Who's cooking? Do you prefer your moms or your wives? I guess moms win this round, eh? That's it for the public opinion aspect of the comments section. Stay tuned for the What's Cooking.
A voice you love returns home. This August, afternoons on Nationwide on air and online will never be the same.
Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart. Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart.
My Mega Mart, the best value by far. My Mega Mart,
The best value by far.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving.
they say love me, information now.
If if you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, leave a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God, me say you watch you off, me practice.
On October 28, 2025, Hurricane Melissa devastated Jamaica. But your government is mobilizing, reaching every community, delivering relief, and rebuilding together. The time by the Office of the Prime Minister is
15 minutes after 7.
Not a mercy. This one is very classic, dedicated to all the schoolers who are taking beats.
If you've ever struggled to pass an exam, then you'll know that students today are under great pressure to get good grades and secure qualification needed to move on to higher education. The problem is that too many students are struggling alone and could really benefit from connecting with hardworking teachers and other bright students in other parts of the country and the region. Join me, Dennis Brooks, this and every Friday evening from 8 to 9, with a repeat on Saturday morning from 8 to 9. For the A-Team, a study group on radio, my team of teachers, students, and experts will break down the syllabus, giving you information, tips, and past paper questions that will help you get top grades in your upcoming exams. Follow us on Facebook Live and on Twitter and be a part of the community. It's the A-Team. Fridays at 8 p.m. with a repeat at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's your free extra class on radio and social media. And it's right here on Nationwide 90 FM, the revolution in media.
The news cycle doesn't end on Friday. It needs perspective. That's why every Sunday at midday, Nationwide 90 FM presents The Week That Was. A clear, informed review of the top stories that shaped the past week, what really mattered and what lies ahead. No noise, no theatrics, just analysis, context, and clarity. The Week That Was. Sundays at 12 p.m. Understand the news before the week begins. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
What's Cooking is brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Welcome back. You're inside the comments section with Shalois Michael flying solo today. Mahiri is out today. It's his day off. He's working on Sunday, so he got today off. Flying solo today, but you know what? As I mentioned earlier, we are happy. It's Friday. I have my flag. Spain won, and that is what's cooking. People. You know the saying when say, all's my lives I've had to fight? They do me bad today. And by them, I mean Daniel specifically. Daniel is part of our social media team. Listen to me. They jeered me, especially Daniel. Orain is a Belgium supporter for those who don't know. And so ever since Spain sent Portugal packing, right, Bugs? Ever since Spain sent Portugal packing, and it was announced now that, you know, it's Spain versus Belgium, which was Monday. Everyone was saying, all right, shall I? Spain, I go home. Spain done for... And in the newsroom, I'm the only Spain supporter. And then in overall, it's me and Lisa. Lisa is in the marketing department, right? And we're the only two Spain supporters. And everybody the on Bucky side, who not the on Bucky side, say, listen, me I go abstain because me no want create no problem. And Daniela say, oh, by the way, Daniel is a Brazil supporter. Yeah, Brazil, you know. We got home from Upper Phillip. And so all of them were on Bucky's side. And it was just me and Lisa. And today, George actually placed a bet against Bucky to say Spain will win. And we have a short video that we're going to play shortly. But when Spain scored the first goal. Yeah. I'm going to let our YouTubers see the video.
In certain circumstances, they sing YMCA. Bucky sing VAR. No VAR. No VAR. No VAR. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. One love.
Silence, silence.
Tempted.
Can't do work. All right.
Spain would say, what a
Good boy.
I'm Marino, see my run there? Him. I'm Marino, that's what I'm saying. Buck your thing, no Bucky.
Yeah. Blow a whistle, yeah. What me say?
Come on. Celebrate with us. Why? Number one. Bring it on the ground. Take out money. Bring it on the ground.
If me George keeper do it, if Kurt White in a game, that to know. Just bra for end, John. Bra for end.
All right. Now, for those in Radio Land, I'm going to try and describe the video as best as possible. Now, it started with George coming around to the big area where we were all at, and we call it Big Yard. So George came around Big Yard and he was essentially jeering Bucky to say 1-0 because that was Spain's first goal. Then cut to the mid part of the video was when Belgium scored. And Bucky was, of course, doing his thing, not knowing what was going to happen in the future, of course. And the third leg, which is the ending part of the video, was when George came back now because Spain scored the second goal. The match ended. And George was just flaunting the money in Bucky's face. He was just showing off with the money. And then you heard me saying, blow the whistle now. Blow the whistle now. Because I think they got 7 minutes extra time. And I was worried that it was going to be one of those matches where after the 7 minutes, like, we're wait for the referee to blow the whistle. But I think at the very ending of it, the referee blew the whistle, and I was just very excited because that's it for Belgium. So, yeah. And you heard me saying, blow the whistle now. And then I gave Orain a hug because, at the end of the day, we're all friends. So that's essentially what the video showed. Let me see the comments going on our YouTube. Sharon Finley saying, leave Brazil. I know me, and Daniel always a trouble me. Unprovoked, Daniel will be like, Spain a go home. And I'm like, why are you hate watching? It's not my fault that Brazil has been home, But yeah, one Spain, never two. And I think, let me see if I can give you the upcoming matches. So for tomorrow, it's going to be Norway versus England. And that's 4 p.m. tomorrow. And also tomorrow, it's Argentina versus Switzerland. And that's 8 p.m. And then the semifinals. Oh my gosh. The semifinals will see Spain versus France on Tuesday at 2 p.m. And then, the other matches were uncertain of based on tomorrow. So that's up for discussion. But yes, so Spain will take on France in the semifinals. And listen, France is torn as a team. Spain is just devouring the teams because I took out Mahiri's team first, which was what was Mahiri's team again? Oh my gosh, it's not even shade. Uruguay, forgotten. Uruguay. And then I took out Andrew Glenn's team, Portugal, send home Cristiano. And then, of course, we took out Orain's team, the Belgians. Yeah. And I'm certain that Tana as a team will go home come Tuesday. I am confident in Spain. I know France has been kicking up a storm, as they say, but I'm proud. I'm so proud of Spain. I'm so happy that I chose this team. In the beginning, they kind of let me down with the Cape Verde match because it was a draw, 0-0, and that was the very first match. So I was like, oh my God, I'm pick losing side and whatever. But I stuck with it, and I'm happy that I chose Spain. And Spain, them don't let me down. Them don't let me down. So come next Tuesday, we will be saying goodbye to France because Spain are gonna beat them. Spain been a beat the teams, and France will be no different. Yeah, and that's what's cooking. Gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the comment of the day.
What's Cooking was brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
A voice, a personality you love returns to Nationwide this August. Afternoons on air and online at Nationwide will never be the same.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
A voice you love returns home.
Nice and clean, like Jesus police record.
This August.
Oh my God, my tympanic membrane.
Afternoons on Nationwide, on air and online will never be the same.
We're winding down here on the comments section, and I'm gonna choose two comments for my comments of the day. It's from our YouTube. It's Mikel with the Spain flags, and it's also from Georgie Pargy Walton saying congrats Spain, because I mean we'll go on with ourselves. Spain go on with themselves. I'm super proud. I know that people saying France will win, France will not be a walkover. I know. Because I said France they've been dominating. And you can't take that away from them. But I've learned to always have confidence in the side that you're rallying with, because the ball around. And which is on big side go home way. We never expect them to go home so quick in the game. And Spain has made it all the way to the semi-finals. So I have to put confidence in them. I have to back them all the way through. Spain all the way. So proud of them. But let's see, next week Tuesday. See what kind of song play. Yeah? All right. And that's how we're going to end the comments section. I'm Shalois Michael. Special thanks to our producer Sonia Stewart, our technical engineer Andrew Glenn Anderson. Who did the graphics today, Sonia? Jasmine for the graphics, and Mahiri's younger brother Akil Stewart for the comments section theme song. It's Friday, it's the weekend. Stay safe, right? And World Cup tomorrow again, no? Watch it. And you can always listen here on Nationwide 90 FM.
No. This one is very classic. Dedicated to all schoolers who are taking bits.
If you've ever struggled to pass an exam, then you'll know that students today are under great pressure to get good grades and secure qualification needed to move on to higher